Welcome to Essential Shorts, where we take a look into the world of student ministry, one topic at a time. Today's topic is part one of a 5-part series on myths regarding popular youth ministry culture. Let's look at these 5 myths based on research conducted by the Barna Group and in a 5-year study exploring the lives of young people who dropped out of church, and Barna provides many insights into the spiritual journey of the teens and young adults, and we're going to talk about these. Now, you can find the details of this study in a book titled You Lost Me by David Kinnaman, but I want to summarize them for you and go into a little detail in 5 separate video shorts. So let's get started with myth number 1. Most people lose their faith when they leave high school. The reality is there's been considerable attention paid to this issue in regards to the loss of faith between high school and early adulthood. Some have estimated the dropout rate as high as 90%. The reality is not that drastic or simple. Kinnaman reported that 1 out of 9 young people who grew up with Christian background leave the Christian faith. He labels this group prodigals. Now, Barna distinguishes a second group called nomads. Now, the nomad Christians wander away from the institutional church, but only for a period of time. They still call themselves Christians, but they're less active than in previous times in their faith journey. So this group called nomads represent about 4 out of 10 youth. They still call themselves Christians, but they're far less active in the Christian church than they were during their high school years. In one sense, this group is lost to the church, at least for a period of time. Now, there's a third group that Barna distinguishes, and he calls this group exiles. These are young adults who feel lost between church culture and doing what they feel God called them to do and to accomplish. Now, while 2 out of 10 young Christians were categorized as exiles, they're decidedly Christian, but they don't feel like they can accomplish their call and influence their culture through the institutional style church of their parents or past generation. So overall, about 3 out of 10 young people who grew up with a Christian background stay faithful from teen through adulthood. As youth leaders and parents, we need to understand the spiritual development and thinking process of this Facebook, Twitter generation if we're to effectively win and disciple them. So while young people with a Christian background are dropping out of conventional church involvement, they are not losing their faith. Let me emphasize this. They are not walking away from their faith. We need to take advantage of the window of opportunity that we still have left to renew and reset our ministries towards purposeful, meaningful, and impactful programming. So the bottom line on the positive side is when we add the nomads and the exiles with the faithful, we find that 90% of youth who grew up with a Christian background remaining faithful to Christ even if they're disillusioned or disconnected from the church. While this may come as a surprising good news in light of all the negative youth ministry press on Christian youth dropout rates, there is cause for concern. Now, what is this concern? We cannot do ministry the same way and expect different results. Let's do our best to keep fighting, evaluating, improving, and ministering with clarity and purpose of call. Well, that's it for today's topic. But hey, thanks for watching this segment of Essential Shorts. And if I can serve your ministry through encouragement or training, don't hesitate to contact me. Or if you have a problem or a question concerning any other student ministry topic, let me know. I'll be glad to help. And hey, drop me a note and let me share your success story with others. And remember, what you do is of great importance to kingdom work.